Well, we want to give some what if world questions. Here's mine. What if Fred the dog got a Nintendo Switch?
What if Fred the dog got a Nintendo Switch? Okay, I'm processing that question right now. But Emmy, it sounded like you might have also had a question.
I do. And here's mine. What if Fairly fell in love with you, Mr. Eric?
What if fell in love with me, Mr. Eric? Oh my gosh. Would you two be up to telling? I know normally your show would end right now, but would you two be up to telling like a little what if world story together right now?
I would love to do that.
Yeah? What we'll do, I'll tell the story and sometimes I'm going to need your help. And if you feel like talking, then you're more than welcome to. And if you'd rather listen, then that's okay too. Right? This is for us to just share in together in whatever way is best for us, okay? So we have what if Fred the dog got a Nintendo Switch? And what if Fairly fell in love with me, Mr. Eric?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. That's the sound of us going to What If World, okay? So here we are. So Fred the dog was very excited because his friend Everett had a present for him. Oh, Everett, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for coming to visit me all the way in What If World. I know it's really a long trek. Did you get me something?
Yes.
Oh, it looks like some little kind of thing, like a box. Am I supposed with buttons on it? Do I chew on it and eat it? Is that what I do?
No.
Oh, what is it called?
A Nintendo Switch.
Oh, a Nintendo Switch! Wow! I have no idea what that is. But Fred nevertheless took out this Nintendo Switch and started pushing buttons wildly. Emmy, am I doing it right? Am I pushing the buttons with my tongue right?
No. You play a Nintendo Switch where you buy like these game cards and you can put them in, and then you can click on the game with the buttons. So you can use your tongue for the buttons or your paws, and you can click them and then like play the games with the little Joy-Cons.
Oh, I see. You know, that's really strange because in What If World, suddenly this big button appeared in the middle of the Nintendo Switch and it says Suck Everett and Emmy inside of the Nintendo Switch. It's a really big button. I don't know how it says all that, but I'm just going to press it real quick. We'll see what happens. I want. And as he pressed the button, Emmy and Everett suddenly got sucked into What If World and into the video game. And some of What If World got sucked into this video game as well, just leaving Fred floating around playing the game in a big blank void. Oh, are you two okay in there?
Yeah. Just why did you trap us in this Nintendo?
I don't know. I just pushed a button. Oh boy. You know, most video games I've heard, there's a lot of, the old fashioned ones, there was like lots of blowing stuff up and stuff, but I'm more into like the puzzle games and the games where we explore our emotions and, what's this heart button? The Nintendo Switch just keeps growing new buttons. Do you think he should push the button?
No, after what just happened, do not push the button, Fred.
Okay, I will not push the button. I promise. I'm just gonna turn around and sit on this Nintendo Switch so no one can push the buttons and nothing else happens. But when he sat on the Nintendo Switch, of course, his bottom pushed the button. Hello, Mr. Eric. Oh, hi, Fairlease. I didn't realize I'd been sucked into this video game too. Oh boy, this is weird. Hi, Mr. Eric. I would like a hug. Oh, that's wonderful, Fairlease. I love a hug, and I consent to having a hug with you. That sounds great. Oh, what a nice hug. You're a little fairy, but you give really strong hugs. Yes, I want a hug forever and ever and ever. I love you, Mr. Eric. Okay. Emmy, Everett, why is Fairlease hugging me so tight? Why won't she let me go?
I asked a lot of questions and with you.
Oh, what? Feralise, you are married. You have a child. I know, but I just cannot help it. I love you so much. Oh, a big, 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 big hug. Oh, what if world magic is sometimes so silly? Hey, Feralise, you know, Sprite, all right, she's gonna be very upset with you. This isn't how it's supposed to be. What? Oh, am I supposed to love someone else? Yes, you're supposed to. Well, I mean, you can love many, many people, but your partner, the person you marry, you know, I think you should probably, yeah, that's like your partner, you know, it's different. Oh. Oh, fine. I'm just gonna press this hard button again, and maybe that'll fix things. You think that'll fix things, Emmy?
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
No way. No way.
Boink. And he reached out with his tongue and pressed it again. Oh, I feel so full of love for Emmy. Give me a big hug, Emmy. And Feralise gave Emmy the biggest, squeeziest hug. You wouldn't think a fairy with such tiny arms could squeeze so tight. Oh, it seems Emmy's having a little trouble breathing. Oh, no. Okay, no, you love. Okay, it's fine to love Emmy. She's a wonderful person, but it's like, oh, I don't know how to explain this. Let me just push the button again. Beep 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 beep. And Fred pushed the button over and over and over again. Oh, Everett, I love you so much. And she squeezed Everett. Oh, Fred, I love you too. Well, no, don't come out here after me. You're in the video game. I'm out of the video game. I do not want a big hug right now. Zoom. And she flew out and started chasing him around for a hug. I said, no hugs, please. Oh, I guess I cannot hug without permission. That's awfully inconvenient, but I love you, Fred. Please. And Emmy and Everett and Feralise and Sprite Alright and Mr. Eric and Kathunkel and Abacus P. Grumbler. I love them all so much. I don't know. This is like an exhausting amount of love. Everett, Emmy, what should we do?
Well, should we tell her to go back to her house and see her kids and husband? Maybe we could just put her to sleep or brainwash her and then she'd forget all about this.
Oh, if brainwashing got us into this mess, then brainwashing can get us out of it. That's good advice, everybody. No, folks at home, that is not good advice. Please do not brainwash anybody. No, it's gonna work, I promise. Okay, Feralise, we just need you to take your brain out of your ears and then put it in the sink, and then with the soapy bubbles, you're gonna massage it. Okay, I love you so much. I'll just take out my brain.
No! That's not how you do it. Maybe you just need to go take her to a therapist, and then she'll talk it all out, and then the therapist can convince her to go back to Sprite Alright and her kids.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that's like the most grown-up advice anyone's ever given on this show. And, most of our guests are grown-ups. This Emmy is very, very mature. So Feralise went and met with a therapist. Harrigo is here. I'm a therapist, and you are going to love your partner and your daughter and not everyone else except for a healthy amount. Okay, go off and do that. Wow. That was much faster than normal therapy, but I think we need to end this story pretty soon. So I'm going to give my partner I'm going to give my partner Sprite Alright a big hug, and my daughter Pixie Cato a big hug. And you know what? Maybe I'll just give everyone else one more hug. The end.
Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Thank you. I had so much fun. You two are such amazing storytellers. You have wonderful imaginations. You're great interviewers, too. I mean, this was a blast.
Mr. Eric, I love your podcast so much. I could not I cannot fall asleep without it.
Oh, that is really truly high praise, and you've made my day, my week. This is a really special day for me. So thank you again, all, for having me. You two are clearly such awesome kids, and I hope you both keep wondering.
We will. We're going to keep listening every single day.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, I'll see you later. Catch you next time.